You know what I really hate about buying a car? Is the fact that when you walk in the door in a dealership and you look at the sticker and you see a price and you have no idea what they're actually going to charge you. I've actually bought 2 cars over the years where the price I actually paid was substantially higher than the sticker price. That's because I wanted a car that was a little hard to get at the time. It was brand new model and so forth. And they actually charged more than that. They called that a market value adjustment. As bad enough as that is, people were willing to pay it, including me, and that's bad. But what really is amazing is that you go into any dealership to buy any car or truck, and you look at that sticker, and you really don't know what the heck the car is going to actually cost you. I mean, I went onto a website called TrueCar, and they have an app for this as well, where you could put down what you're looking for. And I looked at, let's say, a Ford F-150, which is something I've always been interested in. And I picked out a whole bunch of options, and it came out to like 42,000 or some odd number like that. And I was like, then they show you the picture of what the best price they could find in the area was. And it showed me a couple of dealerships that were 9,000 below sticker on some configurations of the F-150 pickup. $9,000 difference. Meaning if somebody walked in off the street and saw the particular configuration that I looked at, because they actually give you the VIN number in the actual dealership that had it that day for that price, and you can just hit a button and it's automatically there without negotiating. There's the key, negotiating. Anybody who walked in the door is seeing that original price, which is 9,000 higher, and it's probably up to them to now hammer that salesman to try to get the best price. Would he have brought it down 9,000? Probably not. Maybe he could even bring it down to 10. But the bottom line is he has no idea what he's actually going to pay. Now, an ignorant shopper would potentially walk in there, like me buying my cars on above list, and pay the full boat, the full 9,000 above the best possible price you can get for it. And the point of this whole rant today is that it just doesn't make sense that somebody who's shy or ignorant about negotiation techniques is going to potentially pay for that same vehicle $9,000 more than somebody who's spending some time being a hard ass, using the internet to for leverage, and someone who's really good at the negotiation process itself. There are people who are born negotiators, but most people aren't. And it's unfair that a car dealership would charge one person drastically more money than another for the same product. It shouldn't be a open negotiation. I would love to see a car dealership more like the original Saturn. I don't know if people remember Saturn. Of course, the brand has only been gone a few years, but if you've ever walked into a Saturn dealership while they were still around, one thing that stood out was that when you bought a car from Saturn, whatever price was on the car, that was the price. There was no negotiation. So the price was actually at a good level. People bought Saturns because they were good value. The point here is this was GM, not some obscure one dealership that decided to do this. This was the company itself saying, let's just be honest to customers for a change. Let's put the actual price we expect the dealership to sell it on the car and tell the dealers you're not allowed to negotiate. Everybody is treated fairly. The dealer makes a fair profit. The customer gets a fair price. No customer gets a better price than another. I know that sounds a little bit more like a communist manifesto that everybody should be equal, but the point is when it comes to things like buying something, it should be fairness. Apple has a similar concept. If you buy an iPhone, it sells in the Apple store for the exact same price that it sells for everywhere else, because they at least put their foot down and said, we don't want any one store to have a better price than another, because that's just going to make people feel bad about buying whatever they bought. Because don't you hate when you buy something and then you find out an hour later, a day later, a week later that you could have got a better price if you'd gone somewhere else? Or in this case, what would it be like if you did buy that F-150 pickup and then you found out another guy bought the same exact configuration, same kind of options, and he paid $9,000 less? So to me, the concept of negotiating prices for things like this are just plain wrong. Yes, if you're in business and you're negotiating a contract to do something, you want to have a negotiator. But when it comes to consumer products, somebody buying something in a store or in a dealership, there's no reason why there should be such a discrepancy to basically take advantage of women who don't know. I'm not pointing out women. Don't send me comments about women. But a lot of women go into dealerships, and there are statistics that show that women often pay more for a car than a man, because a lot of women are not as likely to negotiate as hard as a man would. And of course, there are probably a lot of women, again, that negotiate hard. So again, today's idea of the day is that there should be more transparency and a fixed price for products, especially cars. And that's today's idea of the day.
So hey, thanks for watching. I don't really need any subscribers, but it would really be nice if you hit the subscribe button and shared this with your friends and told everybody how nice it is to be here and how there's lots of nice ideas every day. That would be nice. I don't need subscribers or anything like that. All I need is maybe this chair. And that's it, nothing else. Except maybe this paddleball game, the remote control, the ashtray, and the lamp. But that's it, I don't need anything else. Thanks.